Ta-da, we're back. So I'm gonna go down these steps. These steps are probably the steepest I've experienced in a while. it's super steep. Okay, so let's so there's the dining and the front entry. Turn around. So we were over here. Stairs, the bathroom, the 2 bedrooms, one on this side, other one's over here. So we'll go out to the back because I want you guys to see the basement. Super cute yard. Get the scene of the neighborhood in the back. Okay, I'll give you guys the snapshot of the back of the home after the basement. But the basement, it's these big gigantic doors. It's not doing a great job holding it. But so if I'm skinny enough to get through here. Okay. Whew. Okay, so the basement isn't huge. But this is where your washer and dryer is. So not sure how convenient that's gonna be. Maybe it's just a change in lifestyle a little bit, but you know, you get to see everything underneath the floors. There's the old remnants of knob and tube. It's been replaced with this, this stuff is called Romex, with the plastic conduit. Here's your water heater. Looks, it says October of 2012. Who knows how accurate that is, but it does have the seismic straps. It's not placed correctly. One should be down there and one should be up here. Like up here or something. The pressure relief valve is done correctly. It goes down like it's supposed to. Looks like the plumbing is PVC. There's PVC here, copper. Now I see PVC everywhere, even the washer and dryer, or not washer and dryer, washer, hot and cold. But I don't know if it's PVC all the way. I'm not an expert, but there's PVC everywhere. And the PVC waistline, it's hard to see on the camera or on the video because it's so dark down here. But you can kind of see this grayscale, gray blocky thing down there. It looks like there's been some foundation work done on this house because the footing concrete blocks look really new. I mean, we're talking, it looks very recent. So it looks like there's been some foundation work. It's these things. But they're throughout the basement and looks new. So it's not, the basement floors looks fairly dry actually. With all the rain that we've had, no surprise, recently. You know, if basement leaks, it would be shown here, and I don't see it, so looks good. The water heater is on this pallet. I don't know if that's acceptable to Danny, but it is sitting above the ground. So this is PVC. This is the main waistline. This is that. Okay, I can't even think of the word, but it's the old stuff, right? Cast iron, that's what I was thinking of. But then again, homes this age, it's very common for homeowners to not to even bother with cast iron because it literally costs thousands of dollars. It's super expensive. And if it doesn't impact the, you know, the flow of the home, quote unquote the flow, then majority of the homeowners will not even bother messing with it. Ugh. Did I close that correctly? I hope it is. Okay. This panel looks like a mess, but it's cable. Yeah, so that panel, you just saw it. It's got a lot of. It doesn't have the cover plate, which is not a big deal. It looks like it's an older panel though, possibly Federal Pacific or Zensco. We can talk about that a little bit later. Here's the cleanout for the sewer line, which is kind of an indicator that the sewer line has been replaced. It's detached, but it is going into that tube. Not sure if it's effective because this is kind of going uphill. So just keep in mind everything that I've mentioned so far is kind of like do it yourself. And even if you're not an expert, these are small things you can do to prevent, more like preventive maintenance by the homeowner. So it looks like you have access to the alley from this side. Oh, there's a lock on it. But there is a gate here, which is kind of neat. This garage is really cool. It's huge. And it's framed, so if you want, you can add insulation if you wanted to. So these are truss construction, so there's trusses up there. But you can still stick stuff over there like lumber and stuff like that. There's a garage door opener, and it's got its own electrical box. So let's open this garage door and see where it takes us. The alley. Okay. So it's dirt. Here's 38th Street. Busy and noisy as ever. But you don't hear the noise in the house, really. See, there it is. Let's look at the other side here. The roof on the garage is older. Looks like it could be like 10 to 12 years old. So you probably have, I don't know, 5 to 7 years left, I would think. But there's no evidence of leak or sagging of the roof, which is a huge plus. Spending money on a roof for a garage is kind of one of those things. It's like I'd rather spend money on something else, So I think the garage or the roof above the garage will be good to go for a while. So here's the back of the home. Similar to the front of the house, it's in very good condition, I think. Trying to see if I can get a peek of the roof from this side. I would say the roof condition kind of mirrors the one in the garage. It's about maybe 10 to 15 years old. There's some lifting in the 3 tab. And there's one section here above that seems a little off color, so there might have been repairs done, but you know, the seller disclosure indicates no leaks. So that's one of those things that you just want to be mindful of, is, you know, maybe, I don't know, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 years down the road, just make sure you budget for a new roof. I'm taking you here because there's some this minor paint, so make sure you caulk around here. Looks like it's just looks like it's been something that the homeowner has been staying on top of, but it's time for new caulk. So that's it for this house on South J. It's 11 minutes, so I will stop here and then go on to the next house.